Despite only being 23, it feels like we've been talking about Phil Foden for over 10 years. He's been playing with Man City's senior team since he was 17, and we've always known he's been an incredibly gifted footballer, but now this season it feels like he's gone up a level, and you would definitely have to say he's been one of the best football players on the planet. 28 goal involvements this season, standing out in one of the best teams in the world. It's very hard to argue that Phil Foden is not a very special player, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. If you do enjoy, make sure to leave a like. Let's try to get 30 likes, and if you are new to the channel, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe. To understand how good Phil Foden is now, we have to go back to the very start of his Manchester City career. He would join his boyhood club in summer of 2016, with his first taste of senior football coming a few months later, being an unused substitute in the Champions League versus Celtic in December of 2016. Almost a year later, Foden would make his Man City debut, coming off the bench in the 75th minute in the Champions League to replace Yaya Toure versus Feyenoord. Foden's next appearance would again be in the Champions League, starting a game versus Shakhtar Donetsk. Foden became the first player born in the year 2000 to start a match in the competition. Only Phil Foden can say what was a prouder achievement, making his Manchester City debut, or what he achieved a few months prior, and that was winning the Under-17 World Cup. He would score 2 goals in the final in a 5-2 win over Spain, with players featuring like Callum Hudson-Odoi, Ryan Brewster, Morgan Gibbs-White, Jadon Sancho, Emil Smith-Rowe, both unused substitutes. Both of Spain's goals were scored by Man City player Sergio Gomez. Eric Garcia was on the bench. Ferran Torres started that game. Despite that being a list of some very talented players, there's no real doubt that the one that's gone on to achieve the most is Phil Foden. In the remainder of that season, he would play 10 times for Manchester City, 5 of which in the Premier League, where he would pick up a winner's medal. Foden would score his first Manchester City goal the next season in the Carabao Cup in a 3-0 win versus Oxford United. He would make 26 appearances for the senior team that season, scoring 7 goals and getting 2 assists. The 1920 season, Foden would make 38 appearances for the senior team, most of which coming off the bench, and if he started a game it was likely in the cup. He would get 8 goals and 9 assists in all competitions. In September of 2020, Foden would make his England debut in the Nations League, playing 68 minutes in a 1-0 win over Iceland, and then a few months later, again versus Iceland in the Nations League, he would score 2 goals and get 1 assist in a 4-0 home win. Then the 2021 season, the season Phil Foden arrived, 50 appearances across all competitions, over 3,000 minutes played, 16 goals, 10 assists, including a goal in a Champions League semi-final. He played consistent minutes in basically every single competitions, played the full 90 in the Carabao Cup final. The only competition he didn't play consistently in was the Euros with England. He only made 3 appearances. 21-22, more the same from Phil Foden, 45 appearances, 14 goals, 11 assists. Foden played less than he probably would have wanted to last season, accumulating 2,660 minutes, the first time he got under 3,000 minutes in 2 seasons. But he still managed to get 15 goals and get 8 assists, and also got a hat-trick versus Manchester United, a moment he will probably remember for the rest of his life. Oh, and he also won the Champions League. Not too bad. Now on to this season. Foden has made 40 appearances, accumulating 3,152 minutes, more minutes this season than he did in the entirety of last season. Along the way, he's picked up 18 goals and 10 assists and become one of Man City's key players. At just 23 years of age, Phil Foden has played 257 senior games of football for Manchester City. He scored 78 goals and got 51 assists. Add to that already 31 appearances for England along with 4 goals. His trophy cabinet is incredible for someone of his age: a Champions League winner, a Club World Cup winner, a Super Cup winner, a 5-time Premier League winner, a 2-time FA Cup winner, a 4-time Carabao Cup winner, 2-time Community Shield winner, and an England Under-17 World Cup. The scary part about Phil Foden is he's only going to get better, because he's been getting better every single season, and this season we've seen a new level to him. He's averaging a goal involvement every 112 minutes. He's created 82 chances across all competitions, created 9 big chances in the Premier League. He is everything you want from an attacking midfielder. Manchester City are the best team on the planet, and there is an argument to be made Phil Foden has been the best player for the best team on the planet. That really says it all. Foden is a generational talent. He's only 23. Footballers go till they're about 38, 39 nowadays. If he does that, has 15 more years of top level football, he could easily go down as one of the greatest English players ever, maybe even the greatest. Bukayo Saka is a fantastic young player, but don't compare him to Phil Foden, because he's not on his level. Phil Foden is on the level of Mbappe or Haaland or Bellingham or Pedri. He is of that generational talent. But I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments. Is it just recency bias and is Phil Foden going through a purple patch, or will he well and truly go down as one of the greatest English footballers ever? Let me know what you think. If you enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.